Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Public Enema Plays. This is episode 3 of us working through Ys, the Oath, and Felghana. If you missed us last time, you missed me dying to the game's first boss, Dularn, multiple times, but we did manage to get past him. And we're going to continue exploring the Tigray Quarry. Thanks for joining. Definitely going to be some trial and error with some of the game's early bosses as I try and get a little bit better at this combat. Alright, acquired the Ignis bracelet, which, if you recall, is something we needed to advance further into the dungeon. NPC told us that the enemies further below weren't damaged by swords. So let's see what this does. Oh, good. It gives us magic. Press the magic key while bracelet is equipped, unleashes a magic attack. The type of attack varies greatly with each bracelet. If your path is blocked, you'll often be able to use the magic to forge a new route, allowing your adventure to continue unabated. Some enemies are invulnerable to physical attacks but crumble under the might of certain spells. Where swords fail, magic thrives. Alright, well this is probably going to allow us to advance further into the dungeon here. Ignis bracelet commands the power of fire. Unleashes fireballs on your unsuspecting foes. If your target is out of reach or you simply don't wish to engage in close quarters combat, fireballs are a great way to keep your distance. After acquiring at least one ruby, press and hold the magic button until your spell is fully charged, and then release. Hurl a massive exploding fireball. Okay, well, magic is... let's see, what button? Well, I don't know, maybe I have to get a ruby before I can launch it. Nope. It's, X. Alright. Let's continue further on in the dungeon. Try and work in magic a little bit here and see how that goes. A little bit stronger than my physical attack. Oh yeah. Go up this way. This guy shouldn't pose too much of a challenge after beating that stupid boss. It's going to be useful for tracking down those little spiders that like to run away. Just fire a fireball and take them out. This way, I think. Okay, fire does pretty good job on those guys. Stun attack there. Alright. We're another screen or two away from getting to the guy. Alright. Yeah, this guy. Dewey. Oh, I see you found that bracelet we unearthed here a while ago. Not too shabby an artifact, but I don't know. I just get an eerie feeling from it. Seems powerful. Scary, even. None of us wanted it, so we put it in storage, but you can use it, I'll bet. Against the monsters down below. Alright. Further into the mine we go. Nothing a sword can't handle so far. Alright, forget you guys. Alright. Yep, we can't make that jump yet. That's probably the... Oh yeah, definitely not super effective there. There we go. Looks like magic will slowly recover. Oh, what's that? Not something I can pick up. Alright. Down we go. Gotta be working on that stun attack more often. Just pick this guy off from across the way. Alright, couldn't clear that yet. Ah, good God. At least they can't follow me. So I can always jump up here and recover magic if need be. Ooh, they hit hard. Oh, they can follow me. Good to know. Alright. Alright. Took them out. Carry on. Another ambush. That was kind of annoying, but we survived. Ah! Let's see if there's anything up this way. Treasure chest that I can't seem to access for some reason. It's hidden. There we go. What'd I get? Oh, a ruby. I think that means I can charge up the fire spell now. There are specific jewels for each elemental bracelets. With each jewel acquired, the corresponding bracelet's magic becomes more powerful. Right. It's increased after each jewel that Adol obtains. With even a single jewel attached, the bracelet can deliver charge attacks. Additional jewels increase the rate of magic recovery and provide an overall increase in power. Okay, so I was complaining about magic being slow to recover. That fixes that. So I guess we need to be looking for like these little torches that are out. We can do some puzzle solving with the magic. Imagine we probably have a boss coming up that focuses on the magic spell. The depths of the quarry, and here's our guy we came in here to save.
Who are you? What are you doing in a place like this? Adol introduced himself.
This must be the mayor.
And explained that he had come to rescue Mayor Edgar. An adventurer? Well, if you're looking for Mayor Edgar, here I am. Adol, was it? Thank you for coming all this way. I was accosted by monsters and managed to lose the feeder, but hurt my leg quite badly in the process. I was actually just about to hobble my way to the strange old ruins beyond here when you showed up. They're quite peculiar. I peeked my head in early, and I must say I've never seen anything like them before. Adol, I'm sorry to impose upon you even further, especially since we've only just met.
That's kind of Adol's MO.
But would you be willing to examine these ruins in my place? With my injured leg, I fear what might happen to me should any more monsters attack. But we've come all this way.
My question is how did this guy get this far down without magic capabilities?
I know it's rude of me to ask, but I'm sure you're just as curious as I am, no? So please, would you do me this favor?
One must wonder why the quarry suddenly became overrun with monsters. They came from everywhere, all at once. I suspect it may have something to do with these ancient ruins Dewey and his men uncovered a few days ago. And then there's the bridge collapse a few months back. This quarry's just been one disaster after another. Alright, well, let's go. That looks like a boss screen. Yeah, it's a good thing the mayor doesn't come in here. Fail, Azure Cloud. Alright. Alright. She's wearing me out. Alright, a couple more of those and I'm dead. Okay. So I whittled her down 40 something points. Let's try this again. Alright, so that hand is the circle, that hand is the buzzsaw. Does she get tired of it? Or is she just gonna do it? It's gonna be a long battle if this is all I'm doing. Ah! Just jump and fire. Ah! A little slow. There we go. That's better. Oh, shoot. No dodging that, it looks like. What if I can... Alright. Falling into a pattern here. Charge, dodge, launch. Good so far. Fire. Fire. that's a problem. Damn, that hits hard. I got one more hit in me. Alright. So she keeps working in new stuff the more I get whittled down. Alright, give it one more try before I start going to power level. Alright, she's halfway. Alright. So that I can dodge. It's getting hard to dodge everything. Alright, got her close. Alright, got her. Got lucky she didn't use that spread shot attack, which I don't know if it's dodgeable. It probably is, I'm just not very good. Alright, well, that went a little better than the first boss, if you would believe that. And our reward is a new artifact. The Moonstar Statue. I appreciate they use the same artifact music from like every Ys game ever. Alright, well, let's see what that does. So there's our bracelet inventory. A statue found in the Tigray Quarry houses power beyond human comprehension. So, smarter than Adol. And that might be all there is to do here. Let's see what Mr. Mayor has to say.
What are you doing here?
You don't listen very well. I believe we handed down a royal edict to close the quarry, did we not?
I recognize this guy's voice from something and it's driving me crazy.
If you'd just done as you were told, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. So spare me the lecture. Just do as Lord Maguire asks.
I wondered what had become of you, but I'd never imagined. You aren't really working for Count Maguire, are you?
I'm guessing this is Elena's brother.
Oh, but I am. I'm a devoted knight in service of the great Lord Maguire. Therefore, I'll thank you to keep a respectful tone when you address me. Who goes there? You aren't from Redmont. What business have you here?
Adol gave his name and explained the circumstances of his arrival in Felghana.
A friend of Dogi's? I never thought he'd come back. But certainly not now. No matter. Lord Maguire's orders were explicit regarding the closure of the quarry. If you've come to lead this old man out of here, then I suggest you do so immediately.
Oh, wait! What about Elena?
Also, how did these guys get down here? One of them have magic capabilities?
Do you even care that she's been worried sick about you? She doesn't even know if you're alive or dead.
I've grown weary of playing nursemaid. She's 17. She's old enough to cope without her big brother. You should tell her to forget about me. Coming from you, she might even do it. But where are my manners? It would seem I've forgotten to introduce myself. I am Chester Stoddart, a high-ranking knight in service of Felghana's lord, His Grace, Count McGuire.
I don't think I've ever come across a badass named Chester.
Adol, was it? As an adventurer, I know you may be tempted, but I'd advise you not to get involved in our politics. That is, of course, unless you are eager to die.
He's a peach.
Count McGuire is the Lord of Felghana, though he's not native to this land. He's actually from Rom. From the moment he took power here, he levied exorbitantly high taxes and pressured us into forced labor. Then, a few days ago, he ordered us to shut down Tigray Quarry, the town's primary source of income. Naturally, we refused, since he gave us absolutely no reason. And that's about when you showed up. To think that Chester would willingly serve a man like that. What could possibly be running through his head? He left his little sister behind too, and she hasn't heard a word from him in months. Honestly, I have a hard time believing it. Even now, knowing what I know, I keep thinking it can't be true. And what am I supposed to do? Just tell Eleanor to try and forget about him? I couldn't possibly agree to that. I'd never be so callous.
No.
Whoops.
Eleanor, how long have you been listening?
I heard you made it home from the quarry, and that you were hurt. So I thought I'd stop by to check on you, and I overheard your whole conversation. I'm sorry.
Eleanor! It's good to know Chester's all right, at least. But that's little consolation right now. Ever since they were orphaned 12 years ago, those two have really watched out for one another. Up until about 3 years ago, they lived at my house, and I'd always put Chester in charge whenever I was away. I figured it would teach him to be a responsible young man. Though, honestly, I never did get the hang of raising him. Adol, could I persuade you to look in on Eleanor for me? Right now, I think she might find it easier to open up to an impartial third party.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. It just bothers me that you had to fight such a huge creature, to say nothing of having that evil-looking statue in possession. I have to wonder if the statue may have been what McGuire was after when he shut down the quarry. Yeah, you're probably right there. Let's see. Might be time to upgrade. Check in on everyone and upgrade my gear. I don't know how we ever would have managed without you, Adol. Mayor Edgar is the only thing standing between us and McGuire's oppressive tyranny, and without you, he'd be gone. The quarry's closure will hit us like a ton of bricks, but we'll manage. As long as we have Mayor Edgar, we'll survive. Seems to be well thought of. Been lots of bad things happening at the quarry lately. Not too long ago, one of the wooden bridges we built in there came tumbling down. One of our apprentice miners died in that one. Bob was his name. I can't even bear to think about it, or I might start crying again. As I'm sure you've noticed, the quarry is basically nothing but a huge monster nest at the moment. We could deal with McGuire breathing down our necks, but the monsters pose a real threat. So as much as we hate to do it, we're actually going to shut down the mining operations for however long we need to.
Shutting down the quarry is completely absurd. That quarry is the lifeblood of this town. Our work there has been a source of pride for generations of miners. Why the hell is Dewey allowing this to go through? Why isn't he fighting it? I just realized I've been ranting to a complete stranger. Wait, aren't you that swordsman who rescued my son? Sorry, I've just been thinking about the situation in the quarry a lot lately. Every time it makes my blood boil. Ever since they closed it, the Countsmen have been seen going in and out like they own the place. It's aggravating. That quarry is far too important to this town and everyone in it for us to just look the other way. At any rate, I hear you wiped out all the monsters down there. Even the big ones that nested in the deepest mines. Even if you're not from Redmont, you're a true friend to this town. Here, I've got something for you.
Nice. Do some weapon upgrading now.
I hope my son grows a spine like yours one of these days.
Alright, well, I've won over the old man. Before all this happened, the whole town would be a twitter whenever a new vein was struck. Merchants left and right. It's no exaggeration to say that we miners keep this town alive. We're its lifeblood, to be sure. Take our quarry from us, and you take everything that makes us who we are. Yeah, it's a problem. The mayor's always had our backs, but I'm not sure he can do anything more for us now that the mine's a monster nest. Though honestly, I can deal with monsters. Part of me wishes the Count would just rescind his edict. And lower our taxes too. Because monsters or no, we can't resume mining soon. We're financially done for. We may have to look into other means of supporting the town. Curious to see that dude go into the mine. Let's see. What's up, Picard boy? Huh, I guess I was wrong about you, mister. You really saved the mayor. Man, you must be super duper strong. He's not here right now, but Chester was super duper strong like that too. You gotta tell me sometime how you beat the monsters. Promise you'll tell me, Mr. Adol. Some of the other Ys games you get like achievements for talking to all the animals. I don't know if that's one in this game or not. Sister, I'm very worried. If only I had tried a little harder to stop Father Pierre. Alright, so... is the father gone somewhere? Yeah. Might be a hint as to what we end up doing next. Not quite ready to go to Elena's house yet.
Oh, what to do? What to do? With the quarry closed, I'll never get my hands on any Ravel ore. My investors will all drop me, and I'll be ruined. I don't look forward to the mountains of debt that await me when I get back to Ron. Failure. Thy name is Antonio. But
I've got some.
You're the type that people randomly send on quests, aren't you? Please, sir, sell me some Ravel ore. If you can find me just enough to keep my backers from breaking my kneecaps, I'll buy it from you at top gold. What do you think? An irresistible offer, no? I swear, I'll pay handsomely. You have to spend money to make money, after all. Just 10 pieces. 10 pieces of Ravel.
Well, I've got at least 7. Yeah, I have to track down 3 more. According to Miss Cynthia, Felghana is a land with strong and varied past, full of lost religions and ancient societies. When I hear that, I hear treasure. For example, there's supposedly a charm that can protect the skin even from lava. Like you could wear it, go swimming in lava, and not die. Oh, if I were to sell that to a noble, I could make a fortune. Well, let me see if I can get more Ravel ore for this guy. Maybe so their kind soul will be so overfilled with gratitude that they'll give me some more. You went to the quarry, didn't you? That bridge. Did you see the collapsed bridge? This must be maybe the mother of the guy that died, Bob. Oh God, never mind. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Please leave me be, won't you? That explains why she was pretty grumpy with me earlier. We can't play outside the town, so me and Hugo are playing hide and seek. He's it, and I thought this would be a real good hiding place. But I'm a little scared because look, you can see something shiny at the bottom. What is that? It could be a shiny monster, or maybe it's a treasure. Arr, or it could be a sharp treasure. Ow. Dude's not even bothering to look for you. Ravel ore times. Okay, I've got 10. Thank you, Anya. Let's see. how much money Antonio's willing to pay for this. Oh hey, looks like you've stumbled upon some Ravel ore. You'd be willing to sell me 10 hunks of it for 500 gold? I say no. You can do better. Well, there's always next time, I suppose. For you, anyway. Alright, I can't haggle with him, I guess. I'll accept it. This dude's pretty desperate. 500 gold. If you get any more spare Ravel ore in the future, you know where I'll be. Next up, let's see if you can find me. How about 50 hunks of Ravel? What do you say? Good God. Alright.
You actually went into the mines? The scary, monster-infested mines? All by yourself? Just to rescue our mayor. It's like you're some kind of mythical hero from a storybook. Your name is Adol, right? I hear you're one of those sword-wielding adventurer types who go around saving the world. Dogi certainly has good taste in best friends, it seems. He's always spouting nonsense and playing practical jokes on people. I just don't know what to do with him.
Alright, well, let's see if I can afford some better equipment now. Oh my. Adol, might I see that bracelet you've got there? I consider myself something of an expert when it comes to old jewelry and knickknacks. Pass the bracelet to Cynthia. I knew it. This is no ordinary bracelet. It's an ancient artifact with innate elemental energy trapped inside. Did you fit this little gemstone inside it yourself? You've got good sense. Gemstones like these help increase the bracelet's power by magnifying its energy. Anyway, thanks for letting me fill up your jewelry. You really stumbled onto something special. Take good care of it. Let's see what equipment I can buy. Get a sword upgrade. And chainmail, and that's probably about all that I'm going to be able to afford.
That's the one you want? Thank you. That's the one you want. Thank you.
Alright.
Don't be a stranger. Well,
Oops.
don't be a stranger.
See if there's any new items. Nothing that's in my budget at the time. Let's see what Adonis has to say. So, yeah, not bad, Adol Kristen. Taking on all those monsters at once, not bad at all. You must have some pretty serious training under your belt, or experience at the very least. I'm tempted to say you're just pulling my leg, but you don't strike me as the lying type. You're pretty damn young to be so good at swordsmanship. How'd you manage it? There's some stories there.
What do you got for me?
Alright. Oh, man. So I'm going to need to track down 7 pieces of ore just to upgrade this weapon.
Come again.
And also get 50 for Antonio. Hopefully that becomes a more common monster drop here in the future. I think this is a good place to stop this session before I really advance the story much too far. We're sitting at a little bit over 30 minutes at this point. So, let's see if it'll let me leave and find the save point out here. Really should have one in town, but this will work. So, alright, thanks for joining episode 3. I guess we'll get a little bit more story exposition in the next episode, and hopefully maybe start a new dungeon. See what the hell Dogi's been up to. But thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye.